Well, it's all come down to this. A highly debated issue that's dominating the headlines is now before the Austin City Council. A vote on rideshare regulations that Uber and Lyft said may force them to leave.
KXAN's Kylie McGivern joins us from a packed house at City Hall.
Shannon, it is actually at capacity behind me. 250 people where it is one in, one out. People anxiously awaiting to see what this future is going to hold for the city of Austin when it comes to companies like Uber and Lyft. Now, discussions got underway just moments ago when we've been listening in. And what council members are really trying to do is address some of the concerns when it comes to fingerprinting as background checks. What concerns the drivers have? Because if it's an issue of paying for those, the city announced today that it is willing to cover the cost of those background checks when it comes to fingerprinting. Now, before we came in, you can see that dozens of drivers gathered along with council members Zimmerman and Troxclair saying, why fix a system when it isn't broken? Earlier today, Mayor Steve Adler offered up a compromise, saying that rideshare companies now have until February 2017, an extra year, to get the majority of their drivers fingerprinted as a background check. And there is also now a discussion of incentives to get companies in compliance. The companies stand by the effectiveness of their own national criminal background checks. Others, like this taxi driver, say that Uber and Lyft really need to get on board.
We all do it.
That's right.
Nurses do it, cab drivers do it, real estate agents do it, all of us do it, okay? Right. We will not allow a company to come in here and say, we're gonna set the rules for the city.
Drivers and now TNC operators are
and we are listening into what's happening right now. It sounds like they are starting to call speakers up. We're hearing talk of sexual assault right now, that being brought into this discussion because after all, this is all about public safety and what the proper measures are going to be moving forward. So we're going to go and head back inside to bring you the latest updates. But reporting now from City Hall, Kylie McGivern, KXAN News.
And council members also approved a plan aimed at helping people find affordable housing. We told you Wednesday it calls on spending around $50 million to create 4 preservation districts. Tax dollars would go toward renovating affordable housing projects, building new ones, and helping some pay rent. Council members also passed a plan to waive some city fees for next year's South by Southwest Festival. Those waivers include fees for barricades, parking, and litter control. Now the city will absorb those costs. Council members have put off a vote on most proposed short-term rental regulations. They impose noise limits, making homeowners keep a guest registry and make sure rentals are 500 feet apart. City Council will take the issue back up next month.